Part 2. The Battle Against the Zocs. Before we dive into our story, make sure to hit that subscribe button. 97% of you watching aren't subscribed, and you won't want to miss the thrilling continuation of this sci-fi saga. Over the following days, Alex and Lyra settled into an unexpected routine. By day, they worked together to repair Lyra's ship, scavenging parts from Alex's workshop and the remnants of her vessel. By night, they shared stories and learned from each other, their bond growing stronger with each passing hour. One morning, as they worked side by side, Alex noticed Lyra struggling with a particularly complex repair. He reached out to help, their hands brushing against each other. Lyra looked up, her eyes meeting his, and for a moment, time seemed to stand still. "Thank you, Alex," she said softly. "I couldn't have done this without you." He smiled, his heart racing. "I'm glad I can help. But I have to admit, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of this. I mean, aliens, spaceships, other worlds, it's a lot to take in." Lyra nodded, understanding his bewilderment. "I know it's overwhelming, but you've adapted quickly, and your help has been invaluable. I feel a connection with you, Alex, something beyond our worlds." As they continued to work, Lyra shared more about her mission. She had been sent to Earth as an emissary, tasked with warning its inhabitants about the impending threat of the Zocs, a warlike alien species bent on conquest. Her people, the Arara, had fought the Zocs for centuries, developing advanced technologies and strategies to defend their worlds. "The Zocs are relentless," Lyra explained, her voice tinged with sadness. "They consume resources, enslave populations, and leave destruction in their wake. My mission is to form alliances with other civilizations to stand together against this common enemy." Alex listened intently, the gravity of her words sinking in. "So, Earth is in danger because the Zocs followed you here?" Lyra shook her head. "Not exactly. They've been aware of Earth for some time, but my presence here might accelerate their plans. That's why we need to act quickly." Determined to help, Alex introduced Lyra to some trusted friends who could assist in their efforts. There was Sarah, a brilliant engineer with a knack for problem-solving, and Mark, a tech-savvy genius with access to cutting-edge equipment. Together, they formed a small but dedicated team, working tirelessly to repair Lyra's ship and prepare for the potential threat. One evening, after a long day of work, Alex and Lyra sat by the fire in his backyard. The flames danced in the cool night air, casting flickering shadows around them. Lyra stared into the fire, her expression contemplative. "There's something else, Alex," she began, her voice barely above a whisper. "I sense a greater purpose for my being here, beyond just the mission. It's as if our meeting was destined, part of a larger plan." Alex felt a shiver run down his spine. "What do you mean?" Lyra turned to him, her eyes reflecting the firelight. "I've had visions, glimpses of the future. They're fragmented and unclear, but they always lead me back to you. I believe our destinies are intertwined." The weight of her words hung in the air, and Alex found himself at a loss for what to say. He reached out, taking her hand in his. "Whatever happens, we'll face it together." Lyra squeezed his hand, her gaze unwavering. Together. As the days turned into weeks, the strange occurrences in town became more frequent. Unusual weather patterns, unexplained blackouts, and sightings of strange creatures in the forest created an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. Alex and Lyra knew that time was running out. "We have to warn the authorities," Alex urged. "They need to know what's coming." Lyra nodded, her resolve hardening. "Agreed. But we need to be careful. Not everyone will believe us, and we can't afford to waste time convincing skeptics." With the help of Sarah and Mark, they devised a plan to contact key figures in the government and military, providing them with evidence of the impending threat. Using Lyra's advanced technology, they managed to secure a meeting with a high-ranking official, hoping to rally support for their cause. As they prepared for the meeting, Lyra and Alex shared a quiet moment together. The weight of the situation pressed down on them, but their connection provided a source of strength and comfort. "Alex," Lyra said, her voice filled with emotion, "no matter what happens, I'm grateful for everything you've done. You've shown me the beauty of your world and the strength of its people. I believe in you." Alex pulled her into a tight embrace. "And I believe in you, Lyra. We'll get through this." The tension continued to rise when Alex and Lyra arrived at the military base. They were met with skepticism and disbelief, but the evidence they presented, a combination of Lyra's advanced technology and the undeniable signs of the Zox's approach, soon convinced the officials of the urgency of the situation. As they prepared for the inevitable confrontation, Alex felt a mix of fear and resolve. The world as he knew it was about to change forever, and he was at the center of it. But with Lyra by his side, he felt a sense of purpose he had never known before. In the days that followed, the people of Earth united like never before. Governments set aside their differences, scientists collaborated across borders, and ordinary citizens volunteered to help in any way they could. The threat of the Zox had brought humanity together, and under Lyra's guidance, they prepared for the battle ahead. Alex and Lyra's bond grew stronger as they faced each challenge together. They trained with the military, shared strategies with world leaders, and continued to work on Lyra's ship, hoping to use it to gain an advantage in the impending conflict. One night, as they stood on the rooftop where they had first met, Alex took Lyra's hand and looked up at the stars. "Do you think we'll ever find peace, Lyra? Will there ever be a time when we don't have to fight?" Lyra gazed at the stars, her expression thoughtful. "I believe so, Alex. It may take time, and there will be sacrifices, but I have faith that one day our worlds will know peace. And when that day comes, we will be free to explore the universe together without fear or conflict." As the dawn of the final battle approached, Alex and Lyra stood side by side, ready to face whatever came their way. Their love and determination would be the beacon of hope in the darkest of times, guiding them through the trials ahead and into a future where their connection could shine bright and unyielding. In the face of overwhelming odds, Alex and Lyra led the charge against the Zox. Their combined knowledge and skills, along with the unity of Earth's people, proved to be a formidable force. The battle was fierce and relentless, but through their courage and unwavering bond, they managed to turn the tide. When the dust settled and the echoes of war faded, a new era began. Earth and Arara forged an alliance, pledging to protect each other and work towards a future of peace and cooperation. Lyra's mission had been accomplished, but more importantly, she had found a home and a family among the stars. Alex and Lyra's love story became a symbol of hope and resilience, inspiring generations to come. Their journey from a chance encounter in the forest to the front lines of an interstellar conflict proved that love could conquer even the greatest challenges. As they looked towards the stars, hand in hand, Alex and Lyra knew that their adventure was far from over. Together, they would explore the mysteries of the universe, facing each new challenge with the same determination and love that had brought them together in the first place. And so, their story continued, a testament to the power of connection, courage, and the unbreakable bond between two souls destined to be together, no matter the distance between their worlds.